Have you ever cried watching a Star Wars without a lightsaber? Because if you watched Andor Season 2, Part 3, you cried. Not because of an I am your father, but because of a who's going to help us. And the silence that follows. This script isn't about ships exploding. It's about the soul slowly shattering. Let's dive into the most intense episodes of the most political, and least infantilized series in this universe, where evil wins, with letterhead. Okay? Quick recap, because the Empire waits for no one. Another year has passed in the chronology. Now there are only 2 left until Rogue One, and Vin is already on her feet. The Empire already smells like expired fascism. And Cassian. Cassian has become the reluctant symbol of an entire revolution that didn't ask for permission to happen. Tony Gilroy? He's not writing Star Wars. He's sculpting galactic trauma with a scalpel and acid. And if you still think this is just another series, I have a phrase for you. Rebellions are built on hope. But here, hope is spoken by a random receptionist, and it hurts more that way. The rebellion is in the forest, literally. It became guerrilla warfare. It turned into 1970s Latin America. Cassian is the Che Guevara of a Star Wars without sabers, without Jedi, and without patience. You blinked, and Star Wars became a citizen, with droids. The series abandoned the question, why be a rebel? And now it asks how to keep going when everything in you wants to give up. And then, out of nowhere, a Force healer appears. Yes, the Force. The one that has been on vacation since 1977. Here, it returns shyly, almost metaphorically. But it's enough for Cassian to start understanding that maybe he matters. Tragic, isn't it? The most pragmatic guy in the universe is seen as a key piece by a spiritual entity. It's as if House discovered that God exists and likes him. And then, applause, the square, the massacre, and Cassian crying inside the vehicle in silence. The Empire destroys everything. Culture, people, past, even the fabric seller becomes a symbol of erased memory. He's there, surrounded by threads, which no longer weave anything. It's not revolution, it's resistance. And resistance, my dear Padawan, is the last stage before hope turns into anger. Cassian cries, and so do you. Because the question was asked on the radio, who will help us? Silence. Because there are no Jedi, no sabers, no miracles. Only pain. Only ordinary people. Only characters you will never see on a poster at the Hot Topic store. And that's where Andor truly becomes Star Wars, because it shows that there is no revolution without trauma, without losses, without distancing from those you love, like Bix. And she understands. She frees him. And that is more powerful than any Senate speech. In the end, Cassian has hope, not because he saw the light, but because he survived the darkness. He is not the chosen one, he is the sacrificed one, and sacrifice is what drives the rebellion. So I ask you, would you help? Would you stand up in the middle of the square? Would you remain silent like a fabric seller? Or would you answer the radio? Comment below, because now it's not Cassian who needs to answer. Isu, Asinis, it's you. If you think Hope is just a pretty name for Leia's ship, then you've never truly seen Star Wars. Like, comment, subscribe, because in the next season, maybe the Empire will be right next door, and there won't be a John Williams score to save you.